What up, nerds? My name is Leslie Smith. Welcome back to the Nerdy Narrative. Happy birthday to the channel. February 3rd, 2020 was the date that I posted my very first BookTube video on this channel. So today I am celebrating the third birthday of the channel by doing the BookTube Anniversary Tag. I recently saw my friend Kayla do this tag on her channel, Kay's Hidden Shelf. I'm going to link her video down below to go show her some love. I did look up the channel that is the original creator for this tag. That channel is Book Your Imagination, which I will also have linked down below. Without further ado, let's kick off this BookTube birthday celebration and get into the prompts. The first prompt is, what anniversary are you celebrating? I already gave that one away in the intro. That is 3 years. I cannot believe it's been 3 years already. But as long as I'm still having fun and y'all are having fun watching, we're gonna keep this thing rolling. The second prompt is, what genre does your channel focus on? Well, you guys know I do a little bit of everything. Primarily, I stay in the realms of science fiction, fantasy, horror, and thriller. I do work in the occasional nonfiction, literary fiction, and I'm hoping to get some mystery incorporated in this coming year. The third prompt asks, what are you most proud of on your channel for the last year? And I looked around and looked around. There wasn't any particular video that stood out to me, that called to me. There's a series of videos that I started I like. That's my author series called Why My Story Matters. But I guess the thing that I'm most proud of is the channel hit 2 million views. Over 2 million views. When I got that alert from YouTube congratulating me on 2 million views, I was going, now wait a minute. How did that happen? What? It's crazy. So thank you all so much for watching. That's just, I never thought I would have that many views so soon on the life of the channel. I figured that would be years down the road. So thank you guys so much. That's incredible. Prompt number 4 asks, do you receive ARCs to review? Yes, I do. I get ARCs all the time from self-published independent authors, small presses. And in the last year, I started getting some from traditional publishers as well, such as Angry Robot Books. Oh my gosh, they just spoil me rotten. And I even got one from Saga Press. Please let me continue to get more from them. Some of my favorite authors publish under them, and I would just be like, oh, Stephen Graham Jones, Stephen Graham Jones. Prompt number 5 asks, what type of videos do you most like to do on your channel? I like doing them all except for monthly wrap-ups. For some reason, monthly wrap-ups I hate, but there's so much value in them. I see the value because I watch so many of them on other channels that I follow. In case I missed a vlog or weekly reading wrap-up, I'm gonna catch it in the monthly wrap-up. I never miss those. And in case I forgot to write it down and put it on my TBR, I get my reminder. But I think the most value that monthly wrap-ups hold are the person has had a little bit of time to think about the book after they finished it. A lot of times you get a wrap-up or you hear about it in the midst of it being read, and that can change for the better or for the worse after the reviewers had time to think about it. So there's a lot of value there, which is why I keep doing them even though I hate them. I don't know why I hate them, but I hate them. Prompt number 6 asks, what types of videos do you like to watch on other people's channels? My guilty pleasure, the thing I spend the most watching on YouTube, are Plan With Me videos. Even though I am not going to do any of the things that they do, I love to watch them. I love to watch people draw, decorate, plan in their journals. I don't know why. Occasionally I get an inspiration of how I can tweak something to make it work for me in my journal. But most of the time, I find them soothing. I just love it. It's like an adult toy channel for me. Prompt number 7. We're gonna get on some toes with this one. Was there anything you tried on your channel in the last year that didn't work? I did. I thought I would change up my format after doing it for so long and get rid of my weekly reading wrap-ups, the recent reads on Fridays. I tried it for a few months. I didn't like it myself. It was kind of my way of keeping myself accountable, just keeping up with what I was doing on a weekly basis. Plus, I realized I was missing out on talking about anything that I was working my way through, like short story collections. I was missing talking about the short stories because those take me a while to get through, and then I usually don't do a dedicated review for those because it's hard to talk about short stories without spoiling them. And so at the end of the year, I was like, all right, we've done this for a few months. What do we think? People was like, bring it back. So I brought it back, baby. Prompt number 8. Is there anything that you've done on your channel last year that you won't continue doing next year? I tried a series called Short Fiction Saturday. I was reading so many short stories. I was trying to read one per day, and I didn't want to bog down my weekly video spending 10 minutes talking about short stories. So I branched off and tried to do that. Unfortunately, it takes me so much time to edit that it ate up a whole lot of time. And then I started reading less short stories due to commitments such as judging for SBFBO and SBSFC. And so now I'm just kind of sprinkling them in when I want to. So I've put them back in the weekly reading wrap up. Prompt number 9 asks, is there anything that you plan to do more of this year? Absolutely. I am going to show more of my reading journal process. Just share the things that I do in case it helps you come up with some ideas of how you can do something in yours. Or maybe I do something that you like and you want to do it too. So there's going to be more of that. And of course, with journaling comes the wonderful world of pens, markers, inks. I got into fountain pens last year. That's my newest obsession. If you're watching this, there's a high probability you've seen some of my shorts about fountain pens and so I've had a lot of fun doing that, so I plan to keep doing that. Prompt number 10. Is there anything new that you plan to add to your channel next year? So this prompt really ties back into the one I just answered. Previously, last year, I did a bunch of shorts about journaling and fountain pens and inks. This year, I'm going to introduce some longer format videos. And I don't mean 15, 20-minute videos talking about a fountain pen. I mean 4 or 5-minute videos where I do something interesting, hopefully, and talk about the fountain pen or ink or something for those of you that are into that hobby. Prompt number 11. What are some of the challenges you face on your channel? Time. I don't have enough time to do everything that I would like to do in the way that I would like to do it. All of the things that I like to do take me a lot of time to do it, such as reading. It takes me hours to read a book. Once I finish the book, it takes me at least an hour to write the review, share it all over God's creation, wherever I can find the book. Then if I do a dedicated video, it takes me a while to make notes, filming. Editing takes me so long, and I would love to do different types of videos, but it would take me a long time to edit them, and I wouldn't be able to keep up with the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. Prompt number 12. What equipment do you use to film your videos? I'm going to put a link to all of that down in the description box below, as well as there is a tag video that I did last year or year before that goes through all of the things that are involved in filming a YouTube video. I'll put that down in the description box below. Nothing has changed except maybe I got this new light after that video, but I'll have that down in the description box below. It's too much to go into. Prompt number 13. What is your one best piece of advice you can give to another booktuber? Oh, one. The one thing that springs to mind that a lot of booktubers, especially new ones, fixate on are the subscriber count. I am guessing this is because they want to get to 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. If you chose the wonderful corner of YouTube that is BookTube, if you chose that to replace your income or make money, I am sorry, you chose poorly. There is a lot of money to be made, but YouTube makes it. You get a very tiny fraction. I think currently, I get around 152,000 views a month, and I might get $25 a month from YouTube for that. So there's no money to be made on BookTube videos. It's not the number that should be important to you. It is the value of the people that are watching. Interact with your subscribers. You know, going all over social media and posting, trying to get more subscribers, what happens there is there are a lot of people who will be like, oh, they're only 10 away from reaching this next milestone. I want to be one of those 10. Here's what happens. They are one of those 10s. They help you reach that milestone. They realize, I don't watch BookTube videos. I'm not interested. What happens? They unsubscribe. They don't want to see your stuff in their feed anymore. So when you do these big pushes for subscribers, a lot of times those people do not stick around. So I'm of the opinion, and you have never seen me post asking for subscribers. This is why. I want people to find my channel organic. I want people to subscribe to my channel because they want to subscribe, not because I've posted on social media saying I'm 80 subscribers away from whatever the next milestone is. I just think that time is better spent engaging with those that do follow instead of trying to get more to follow, if that makes any kind of sense. Prompt number 14 ties a little bit into what I just talked about. What is the best part of having a BookTube channel? The community. And almost every other booktuber is going to say the same thing, community. Okay, well, let's invest in that community. That's all I was talking about with the whole subscriber push thing. I love the book community. Now, there are some people that like to stir up drama, and you know what I do? I do not engage, and I unfollow them, or I block them, or I mute them. It's so funny because I see people all the time on Twitter going, I've never interacted with this person. Why did they block me? Well, it could be you didn't do anything. It might be somebody went and retweeted 50 things that you tweeted and they didn't want to see it anymore, but they didn't want to block the person doing it because maybe it was a friend of theirs. So they just block you instead. I block people all the time. You know, if I'm on social media and I see you saying a whole bunch of ugly stuff, I'll block you because I don't want to see that stuff. I don't want any negativity on any timeline. And as a result, I have a great time when I am on social media, though I don't spend a whole lot of time on social media. Why? Because I like to read. I would much rather be reading. I didn't realize I was going to be getting into some tea here today. We're trying to celebrate a BookTube birthday here. Thank you all so much for being here. I know a lot of you have been with this channel since the month that I started back in 2020. Thank you so much. I am forever grateful for you. I hope you enjoyed reminiscing about some of the things that happened over the channel in the past year. Hope you're looking forward to another wonderful year. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one.